Understanding business insurance tools and how to protect against risk. Introduction. We're diving into a topic that every business, whether large or small, needs to understand: business insurance and risk protection. We'll walk through the key types of insurance tools available and how to choose the best fit for your unique business risks. Why business insurance matters. Insurance is one of the most reliable ways a business can protect itself against unexpected events. Whether you run a local cafe in Nairobi or a logistics firm in Mombasa, having the right insurance can prevent a disaster from shutting you down. Key benefits include mitigating risk, avoid huge losses from fires, floods, lawsuits, or cyber attacks. Legal compliance, for example, Kenyan labor laws require employers to cover workplace injuries. Stability and continuity, insurance keeps your business afloat when disaster strikes. In the US, many businesses maintain coverage for liability, property, and even terrorism. Locally, Kenyan SMEs often prioritize fire and property insurance due to theft and power surges. Common business insurance tools. Let's explore the most commonly used insurance tools for businesses. General liability insurance protects against third-party injury or damage. Property insurance covers damage to physical assets like offices and machinery. Workers' compensation insurance supports employees injured while on duty. Business interruption insurance compensates lost income during downtime. Professional liability insurance covers errors or negligence in services. Commercial auto insurance covers company vehicles. Cyber liability insurance protects against digital threats and breaches. General liability insurance. This insurance protects your business from third-party claims related to injuries or property damage. It also covers legal defense costs and lawsuits. Why it matters. It's essential for any business that interacts with the public or customers, like a Nairobi retail shop or a tour company in Diani. Internationally, service providers like plumbers or electricians in the UK rely on it for coverage during on-site jobs. Limitations. It doesn't cover staff injuries or professional advice errors. Property insurance protects your building, equipment, and inventory from damage or theft. Includes natural disasters, vandalism, and fire. Why it matters. If a bakery in Eldoret loses equipment in a fire, property insurance ensures they can replace it quickly. Similarly, a factory in Germany relies on this cover for their production machines. Limitations. Flood damage usually requires separate insurance. Workers' compensation insurance covers employees' medical bills and wages after a workplace injury. Also covers legal expenses if an employee sues the business. Why it matters. Legally required for businesses with employees in Kenya and most other countries. A construction firm in Kizii would need this cover to protect against injuries on site. In Canada, it's part of standard compliance for employers. Limitations. Doesn't apply to independent contractors or off-duty injuries. Business interruption insurance replaces lost income if your business must close temporarily due to disaster, like a fire or power outage. Also covers ongoing expenses like salaries and rent. Why it matters. For example, a power outage could shut down an internet cafe in Nakuru. In the US, many businesses use this cover to survive during the COVID-19 lockdowns. Limitations. Often requires physical property damage as the trigger for claims. Professional liability insurance. Also known as errors and omissions insurance, it covers claims for mistakes in professional services. Includes legal costs and compensation payouts. Why it matters. Crucial for accountants, consultants, software developers, and lawyers. A Kenyan IT firm that deploys faulty software for a client could face lawsuits without this coverage. In the UK, accountants must carry this as a regulatory requirement. Limitations. Doesn't cover criminal activity or deliberate misconduct. Commercial auto insurance Covers vehicles used by your business. Includes damage, theft, and liability from accidents. Why it matters. A courier service in Nairobi using motorcycles or vans needs protection against accident risks. Globally, companies like FedEx insure their entire fleet under commercial auto policies. Limitations. Typically doesn't apply to private vehicles used occasionally for work. Cyber liability insurance. Covers expenses resulting from data breaches, hacks, and cybercrime. Includes notification costs, legal fees, and credit monitoring. Why it matters. A Nairobi e-commerce business storing customer data is a prime target for cyber attacks. Internationally, companies like Equifax and Target suffered massive financial and reputational loss due to data breaches. Limitations. Some incidents may not be covered if they result from poor security practices. Choosing the right insurance for your business. Choosing the right combination of insurance depends on your specific operations. Business size and type. A tech startup needs cyber insurance, while a farm in Nairi needs property cover. Risk exposure. High interaction with the public. You need strong liability protection. Legal requirements. Ensure compliance with Kenyan regulations. Budget. Don't go overboard. Match your coverage to your financial capacity. Comparing insurance options. When comparing insurance tools, think about coverage limits. Is it enough to fully recover from a loss? Premium costs. Can your business afford the monthly or annual payments? Exclusions. What is not covered under the policy? Claims process. How easy is it to file and receive a payout? Kenyan SMEs often face delays due to poor documentation. Be sure your insurer has a clear claims process. Case study. A tech startup. A Nairobi-based startup has 10 employees and offers software as a service. Recommended coverage. General liability insurance, in case a client files a claim. Professional liability insurance, to protect against coding or advice errors. Cyber liability insurance, for customer data and server protection. Workers' compensation insurance, to protect developers and support staff. Case study. A restaurant. A 20-employee restaurant in Mombasa provides sit-down service. Recommended coverage. General liability insurance, to handle customer injuries, e.g., slip and fall. Property insurance, for the kitchen, furniture, and equipment. Business interruption insurance, for events like fire or power outages. Workers' compensation insurance, to cover kitchen and service staff. Common mistakes to avoid. Underinsuring, trying to save money by picking minimum coverage can lead to heavy losses. Overlooking industry risks. A safari tour operator in Kenya faces very different risks than a digital marketing agency. Not updating policies. Business needs evolve, and so should your insurance cover. Business insurance is not just a legal formality, it's your safety net when things go wrong. Every business, whether a startup in Nairobi or a global firm in New York, must take risk protection seriously. Choosing the right mix of insurance tools helps your business stay resilient, recover faster, and grow confidently. Assess your needs, compare options, and review your insurance regularly. Thank you for watching. Now take the next step and protect what you've worked so hard to build.